What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some more NBA player props. We currently have a 24-6 run going, which is 80%. We're hitting 80% right now in our last 30 player props. This video is on Chalkboard. However, it does apply to sports books and other player prop sites out there, like your prizepicks, your sleepers. But I'm taking a look at these today over on Chalkboard, mainly because we have a Tyrese Maxey free squared on the board right now. He's at half a point right now over on Chalkboard. So if you guys want to join Chalkboard, you can do so with the link down my description below, and promo code DOMG gets you a first time deposit match up to $100. But I'm super excited with how good we have been doing in these, not just these YouTube videos, but also in the Dub Club. Because in the Dub Club, we have had 6 straight profitable days. 6 straight. We've also hit 8 of our last 10 player props. We're running an 8-2 run over in the Dub Club as well. We've only missed 1 player prop in back-to-back days. You also see right here that I'm offering a 2-day free trial of my Dub Club. So that is down my description below. You guys can get in for 2 days free and see if I'm actually hitting or if I'm actually missing. So you guys can see it for yourself. But I'm setting my plays out to over 2.1 thousand subscribers, and if you don't know what the Dub Club is, it is a messaging service. It sends every entry that I make on 5 different player prop sites to you through the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. I send my plays out for 5 different player prop sites, which include prizepicks, sleeper, underdog, parlay play, and Chalkboard. My plays come for a ton of different sports, but mainly the NBA and the NFL. But you guys can see right here that my prizepicks lifetime winnings are over $5,000. I started about 2 years ago with about $100 in my prizepicks account. Now I'm up over $5,000 over on prizepicks. You guys can see all my entries over on the Dub Club. Like I said, 2-day free trial, but there's also a second offer if you guys want to get in the Dub Club right now and get a discount. There's $5 off your first month of NBA if you're interested in that. You guys can use that down in the description below. This is so you guys get it cheaper compared to just the 2-day free trial running out. This will get you guys in right away, and it'll also get you a nice little 33% off discount. So on top of that, though, you guys can see some of the wins that we've been having lately. $50 to $150 right there. We cashed out our taco entries right there, as you can see. We also had some more prizepicks wins just the other night. There's only a few of the W's from the past couple of days here, but just last night we cashed 50 to 150 with Lamar Jackson and Zeke. That was a free play actually yesterday over on YouTube. But another prizepicks win right there between the NBA and the NFL. I also had a sleeper win right there as well with that sleeper promo. So had quite a few W's yesterday. Like I said, we only missed that 1 player prop. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it though. Let's just hop in and get to what you guys been waiting for, the free plays today over on Chalkboard. Let's do it. First player prop that I'm gonna take a look at here. I'm going to head over to the PRA category, but make sure you guys play responsibly and at your own risk. Give me a follow on Twitter at DOMG Props and join the free Discord. Link is down my description below. We post free plays all the time over in the Discord. Last free play I posted, cashed $50 to $145.60 or something like that off of a free protected play. So that was in the free Discord. But the first play prop I'm rocking with here is going to be Paul George over 33.5 PRA. The Dub Club was able to get this in at about a 1.83x. He is now down to a 1.78x, but I do still like him over 33.5 PRA, and let me explain why here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. And over on props.cash is a tool that I've been using for about 2 years now, and I absolutely love it. Props.cash, you guys can get this tool with the link down my description below, and promo code DOMG can get you guys 25% off. So promo code DOMG, props.cash, link for that is down my description below. I absolutely love this research tool. If you guys like researching player props, I recommend this tool. But let's take a look here at Paul George and why I like him so much. So first off, he's over his 33.5 PRA in 63% of games this year and 60% between these last 2 seasons. However, let's take a look at his last few games here. His last few games have been kind of all over the place. He's had a game with 15 minutes and 31 minutes, but all the other games before that, the other 8, he's had 36 plus minutes. The reason why he had 15 minutes right there is I believe because of injury, and then 31.2 minutes right there because of a blowout. He missed about 5 minutes. He would have seen 36 minutes in that game if there was not a blowout, it seemed. So let's go ahead and take a look at him with 36 plus minutes, because this game is expected to be close today between the Clippers and the Pacers. And when he sees these 36 plus minutes, he's over in 69% of games so far this year and 73% between these last 2 seasons. Like I said, the spread for this game is really, really close. They're expecting this game to stay close, which should hopefully lead to Paul George seeing his full complete amount of minutes. You can see right here, he's been very, very good when he sees these amount of minutes. But let's take a look at the games where he's missed. A few games where he's missed here this season are him with 13 field goal attempts right there. That's 2 of his 5 misses is shooting 13 field goal attempts, when most of the time he's shooting, 19, 20 field goal attempts right around there. Some of the other games where he missed, he shot 7 for 18 and 6 for 18. So he's just had games, the games where he's missing, he's been consistent really this entire season, but the games where he's missed, he's either not had the field goal attempts or he's shot really bad, like 7 for 18 or 6 for 18, when he's usually averaging about a 44% field goal percentage. So I really think, though, that he's been consistent for the most part, especially when he sees these minutes, and that's what I kind of look for in a lot of player props, as I track the minutes for these players, and because that's how players score points usually, is that they have to be on the court, and when they're on court for an extended amount of time, like I'm expecting Paul George to be this time, he just is going over in plenty of games. I've done this entire season, I've done it the entire last season, and it's been very, very successful for me. Something that does hurt him a little bit here is going to be him on the road today, which has not been very good this year, and also really kind of last season. He's overseen only 50% of games so far this year away. That's with a 36 plus minutes still, and then 6-10% between these last 2 seasons. So that's something that you could be a little bit worried about. I wouldn't blame you. But however, I think this matchup against the Pacers is going to be very, very nice because he plays the Pacers today, who we dropped 58 against last year. I don't expect that to be the same thing this time around. And I will say Harden did join recently, but he's still been over since 4 of his last 6 games. Kind of forgot to mention that. But talking about the matchup here, let's talk about the matchup here against the Pacers. So opposing point guards versus the Pacers, they've actually been pretty good against point guards, at least on paper. You can see right there, they're allowing like the top 10 least amount of points per game allowed to opposing point guards. But I think that's kind of it's a little bit interesting because if you take a look at opposing point guards and their PRA against his team, they've actually not been very good against point guards. Take a look here. Damian Lillard, he went under that line. That was in Giannis' historic night, though, so, I mean, can't really blame him too much there. But Tyus Jones, he had 34 against his team. If Tyus Jones can have 34 against his team, I think Paul George can. Jordan Poole also had 42 PRA against his team. You drop down here to Cade Cunningham back on December 11th. He had 36 against his team. Russell had 24. He went over his line. Lillard missed again right there, but Giannis just went off against the Pacers yet again. Then you have Kyle Lowry went over his line with 21. Cade had 39 against his team. Dennis Schroeder had 37 against his team. Trae Young had 47 against his team. A lot of these point guards are going over this pretty consistently against his team, especially those high-end point guards. Unless you're Damian Lillard, all the other high-end point guards have really been going over against this Pacers team. So I think this game should be really, really nice. And with this game also having what is probably going to be a fast pace as well, I believe it also is a really high over-under as well. I just think that he should be in a great spot. There should be plenty of scoring opportunities for him. I think the field goal attempt should be there, especially with the pacing being how it is. As long as this game stays close, he should be seeing his 36 plus minutes. And I absolutely love Paul George today. That explanation took a very, very long time. I should definitely shorten that one up. Let's take a look now at player prep number 2 here, which I also paired with Tyrese Maxey. Let's over to the first quarter points here. We've actually ran this one with the free square that Chalkboard had last week, and we actually cashed it out. Actually, I don't think this one was with this free square, but we did play this last week regardless. But this is something beautiful with the Chalkboard app, is that you can change these lines. You just click on like the little arrows right here, and you can change alternate lines for some players. So we can bump Tobias Harris down from 4.5 first quarter points down to 3.5, which I absolutely love. So this entry combined with the free square today is actually going to pay out a 4.66x right there. So 4.66x, we were able to get a 4.81x over in the Dub Club, and also I posted it for free over on Twitter as well. But getting back to what we were talking about here, let's take a look at Tobias Harris here over on props.cash. I absolutely love Tobias Harris here at 3.5. I've played him plenty of times this entire season, really, but he's over us in 20 out of 25 games so far this year. That is 80%, 61% between these last 2 seasons. First off, he sees a boost at home. He's been very, very good at home, over in 92% of games so far this year, and 65% between these last 2 seasons when at home. But something I really like about this player prop here is, again, kind of gauging the minutes. He's seen 7+ minutes in all of his last 10 games. You can see right here. He also has seen 9.5 and 9.9 minutes these last 2 games. So he's actually been seeing even more first quarter minutes lately, which is just a green flag. So we take a look here at the 7+ minutes here. He's over since 78% of games between the this season and then 61% in these last 2 seasons. Another thing I like to take a look at here, if we go back to the last 10, take a look at how he's been doing. His field goal attempts have been very, very stable. He's had 3+ field goal attempts well, really 9 of his last 10 games here, but he's been very, very good when he sees those 3+ field goal attempts. So let's take a look at this here. 78% this season and 75% between these last 2 seasons, which he's been seeing a lot of really nice field goal attempts there, as you can see. But in the past against Chicago, he's not faced them so far this year, but he was over in 3 out of 4 games last season. The game where he missed, he actually saw 9.3 minutes, but he only had 2 field goal attempts. And he's been seeing, 3+ in nearly every game so far this season. So I think he should be in a really, really nice spot here. I mean, it's a really simple breakdown, really. I mean, he's just been great going over 3.5 points here. It's been cashing out like time and time again. I even take a look at the matchup yet, but the matchup seems to be really good as well. Opposing small forwards here against the Bulls, they're top 10 and allowing points to them, 22.81 to be exact. So I think he's in a great spot. Absolutely love Tobias Harris in his first quarter points. I plan on playing both PG-13 and also Tobias Harris. I plan on playing them in different entries as well. So these will probably be 1 unit plays for me as well, is being paired with the free square. So with that being said, though, Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best of luck with your player props, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Best of luck, play responsibly, and I'll see you guys over in the Dub Club, man, because we've been absolutely cashing out over there. Like I said, 8-2 Dub Club run and a 24-6 run in these YouTube videos, hitting 80% in our last 30. That's absolutely absurd. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully tomorrow. Peace out. See you guys then.